up, y'all? So I just recently watched the George Janko and Andrew Tate podcast, the second part, and a lot of people think Andrew Tate is very extreme. You know, his views are like crazy. The fact that he always talks about that he's always constantly working, and I myself, I admit, I thought this was like crazy. Like, what do you mean you're always working? What do you mean, like, you don't take rest? You don't know what rest is? But then I thought to myself, well, before I thought to myself, I watched the interview, which is why I mentioned it at first. And he made two really good points. Number one, what is rest? People say things like, oh, you know, just chilling, playing video games, smoking some weed, or, you know, going out, having a couple drinks, or things of this nature, watching a movie. No, I'm not saying to never watch a movie again or never ever sip of alcohol again. I'm not like, you know, I'm not telling you to go extreme. And I don't see myself doing this either, like where I just never touch these things ever again. Like, movies are fucking cool, bro. I'm going to watch a movie again. Like, I'm going to watch movies. I've never really been a big fan of alcohol for other reasons. But he made a good point. Like, what is rest? And the man interviewing him, George, he talked about how, like, he smokes weed to, like, wind his brain down. And then he made another really good point. Why do you want to wind down? Why? Like, why do you want to purposefully not numb your brain? Let me not over-exaggerate. Let me not take his words out of context. Why do you want to slow your brain down? Why do you want to unwind your brain? He reframed it, and, like, he made me realize that, let's just say I was George. Right, in that instance, and that my brain is constantly active. I'm constantly thinking of all these problems and all these solutions. Why would I want to numb that? Why would I, again, let me not say the word numb, because he never used the word. Why would I want to slow that down? Why would I want to purposely slow myself down, slow my mind down? Purposefully. Why would I want to do that? When I could just use all that extra bandwidth that I have in my mind to further deploy into my goals, you know, to further use to advance my progress, whether it be in the gym, in my business, in health, and whatever the case may be, to further progress myself as a human being, to further make progress and continue to climb the mountain of improvement. Why would I purposely want to slow that down? I don't smoke weed myself, and I say this with no arrogance. I don't really have any bad habits. Like, I don't really smoke. Well, I don't smoke. It's not that I really don't know. I just don't smoke. I don't drink. I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying this because this is simply my case. Not watching porn, not playing any video games, rarely procrastinate. You know, I do what I need to do. I do what I need to do. And I've said it before. That's another thing that, like, helps keep me, I know people hate this word, but in all honesty, motivated. That's what keeps me motivated, because the fact that I don't have any fat, like I don't have, like, any crutches to lean on. I don't have any vices. Like, what else am I gonna do? You know, I've said this before. I'm past the cheap entertainment. I'm past it all. Like, you know, like what? Watching porn, there's no defense for watching porn. Never touching that shit again. Video games, they don't really interest me anymore. All the leveling up that I can do in a video game, I can do it in real life. As cliche as it may sound to some, you know, as much people may say, oh, that's what all the self-improvement gurus say. That's what all these gurus and all these fucking nerds say. It's the truth. It's genuinely the truth. Like, why would I waste time in a virtual world when I could put all that effort into the real world? And it really stuck with me that, like, what is fun? And people will always take this to the extreme, and they're going to think that I'm preaching for men to never have fun, and I'm telling you guys to never have fun in your life. I'm not saying that either. But, like, the thing is, people will talk about having fun, and they'll lump in, like, all this bullshit, like going to a concert, going to a rave, taking these drugs at a party, drinking alcohol and getting slammed, getting hammered with your boys, to the point where you don't even remember what happened the next day, and you have to go to work and you're hungover while you're at work. Is that fucking fun? or playing video games all night, wasting hours of your life that you'll never get back, wasting hours leveling up in a video game when once again you could have done that shit in real life, or eating a piece of cake when you know that shit's gonna make you feel terrible afterwards. You know it's not gonna further advance any of your goals. Again, not telling you to be extreme. I'm not telling you to never have a sweet in your life ever again. If you're at a birthday party, if you're at a party of a loved one, that's different. All right? I'm pretty sure they're not gonna have a fucking broccoli cake. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some sweets there. It's different. All right, like Christmas is coming up. I'm not saying that I'm gonna go on a rampage, but I'm probably gonna, you know what I'm saying, eat some things that I shouldn't. But it's Christmas, bro. It's fucking Christmas. I'm still gonna work out. I'm still gonna do what I need to do. They made that point, and I understood it completely because people, like I said, the problem every time I say these things, I always have to be somewhat careful because I know somebody's gonna take it out of context. They're gonna take it to the extreme. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you just told me that I can never have fun in my life ever again. That my life's supposed to be miserable and depressed." First of all, you shouldn't really look for fun. All right, I get that point very well. Like you shouldn't be like it's the thing where it says you shouldn't be looking for happiness. Like happiness shouldn't be your only objective in life. Because if you just want to chase happiness, go eat ice cream every day. Go to the club every day. Play video games. If that's all you're chasing. I absolutely get that. And he made that point in his first interview, in the first part of the interview, where he said a man should look to feel proud, not happy, proud. Because in order to have pride in yourself, you have to achieve something. You have to have done something that's worth a damn. Not just go and eat ice cream and feel all happy and all amazing on the inside for just an hour. You gotta build. You gotta put work towards things that are hard. It genuinely like changed my whole perspective, and I think that's fucking priceless, bro. That's priceless. I understand now. It's not that I want to live a life that is constant, that's mundane. You know, that I'm not doing anything interesting. But fun, that shouldn't be your primary goal. You shouldn't be chasing fun. Fun isn't the fucking end goal. In the same way that happiness isn't. Pride, fulfillment, those should be the motivating factors. To be able to free yourself from that job, to not have to answer to those bosses that you hate, to not have to look at those coworkers that you don't want nothing to do with, to not work for a company that doesn't give a damn if you were to drop dead tomorrow, to not be shackled by all these fucking restraints, to not have to worry about the bills, to not have to worry about buying things and looking at the price tag and doing calculations to see if it fits your budget. There's pride in that. There's fulfillment in that. And the same way that there's fulfillment in working towards a purpose and working towards a mission, whatever your mission may be. I've shared it before. I shared it in the last video that I made. Yeah, I shared it through one of my visions. Like I went into detail one of the visions that I always picture in my mind. One that's so powerful that every time I see it, I get moved to tears. I have to be honest with you guys. All right, I know it's not cool to say that I shed tears, but I do. Every time I picture it, even if I just picture it for just a little bit and just hear the voice of the mother saying that I saved her son's life, shit always, it's powerful, bro. I want to strive for that. I want to strive to fulfill that mission, to fulfill that vision, to be able to turn that vision into a reality. You can have your fun, bro. You can have your fun. You can have all that bullshit. Take pride in yourself. Take pride in your work. Search to be happy. I almost fucked up. Look for ways to feel proud in yourself, to feel achieved, to feel fulfilled, not happy. Happiness shouldn't be the goal, nor should fucking fun. I hope y'all understood this message. That'd be easy.